Citizens of Arrayo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome to another tournament weekend here on stream. My name is Nugget. Welcome. We are here for a very, very bittersweet but special edition of our Holders Frenzy, the eighth and at least of this iteration, the final Holders Frenzy. We have a lot happening in the Reign of Titans community. Lots of big changes, lots of big growth, and a lot of stuff coming down the line. So make sure you're tuned in onto the Discord. Join up for our special Titan talk on Monday for a lot of new alpha. But that's beside the point. Today, we are here to settle our holders frenzy. We got two brackets, and some double features, as it were. Two brackets to finish off in best of three, and then one grand finals and one champion to crown. Up first, we're going to get you bracket one. We've got two Stomp On Ya members, of course, going head to head here. We've got TST Crips versus Hey Ya, both on Team Stomp On Ya. We've got the Sky Titan, McLovin. Perfect. Versus also another perfectly named Titan, Forrest Gump, the Forest Titan. As a little preview for bracket two, we've got Rush on Team Xborg versus what's that? Am I seeing double? Yes. Yes, in fact, I am. It is Heya also at the top of this second bracket with not one of my favorite names. We'll say that for there. But we've got Poison Titan Pure Stall. I wonder what playstyle that could be. But anyway, here we go. We're going to get you guys started. We got some Titan action headed to your faces via your screens. Once our players get matched up, we'll get that action on screen for you. In the meantime, though, make sure you take that screenshot. If you're just trickling in, grab it now. Really easy. Do it while you can. Head over to the Proofs and Submissions channel. Just get it out of the way. First thing, all you need. That's it. Welcome in, everybody. Was already saying hi to a few of the folks in the chat, but Argo Soul, what's up? On Sharma, here we go. Welcome in. We've got our players matched up for our first match of this bracket. McLovin, the Sky Titan, like I said, versus Forrest Gump, the Forest Titan. We'll see how Heya fares on this half of their tournament day. Interesting weapon setup here from Forrest Gump. Opening hand here from McLovin. Snare with that 1 point in the agility lead. Oaken Shield on Forrest Gump comes out. We're already boosting that defense. Take Flight, hand one. Nice draw there for McLovin with 70 in the attack stat, 17 in the agility stat. Harvest for Forrest Gump. Nature's Boon is online. Not going to be able to utilize it this turn. McLovin coming in with first action. Ooh. Trip. Nice and disrespectful scroll. Gonna cut a little bit of Forrest Gump's defense there. Axe throw gets nixed by run for cover. One of the Merlin scrolls. 45 damage. The spike shield will boost things a little bit. Man, these oh, and the big overflow damage from McLovin. My goodness. Big smacky there from overflow. I didn't even see the buildup happening. Goodness gracious. Was just about even footing until that overflow put McLovin really in a corner here. We're moving and grooving. Shrapnel for McLovin, followed by the claw swipe. Forscump with the slow grow. And then following up with some true damage and adding a bunch. That's what that Merlin scroll did last time. We're getting close again to a full mana bar for McLovin, but very much the opposite in terms of health bar. Very dangerous here. Really, really great strat from Forrest Gump here. Not been putting out too much of the damage, not doing most of the work, letting the mana overflow do a chunk of that damage. Now they're just coasting. We've got Flying Menace online though, but we really need some health on McLovin. Boosting stats, boosting stats. They get action first, as well as Surge Meter is online. 245, not out of the realm of possibility. 31, definitely possible for Forrest Gump. What is going to be the play? This will likely be the final hand, unless I'm very wrong. Just often for fair. Run for cover for McLovin. A little bit of defense. Takes out the Force Revenge. Really good save there. Wind Blow. Hits. Dispel's going to get rid of all of that stat boost. Oh, just in time. Claws would have done way more. We're still getting our final scroll from McLovin's hand. Hits for 87. Oh my gosh. Okay, now health totals separated by 7. Big, big play for McLovin there. Still gets first action just by one. Just by one agility stat. Forrest Gump, not a lot of mana, but McLovin, not either. True Strike should do it for 60. There we go. GG's. Man, some fast action, some mananigans from Forrest Gump, but didn't quite pan out. What's the adaptation going to be here in this best of 3? Also, we need to see more of the fish blade. Such a cool skin, or such a cool looking weapon. Those Manananigan scroll cards from the Merlin scrolls, really, really interesting there. Skokate McLovin. Let's see, we're gonna round out 4. Game 2. Currently 1-0 with the lead going to McLovin. Okay, first hands are out. Champion's Tale going to be the opening scroll for McLovin. Then we get hit with some true damage with the bling. 110, just a built-in smacky. And not that costly of a scroll. Pretty spicy there. Trample for damage. Straight up. 55 in the attack stat on the tail. Yep, Tail Strike will do 101. Earthquake Smash for 67. So far, weapon swap from Forrest Gump has been working out. Still in the lead health bar wise. McLovin also very healthy looking mana bar, and we saw last game how dangerous that can be. Earthquake Smash from McLovin answers back, hits for 124. Harvest is the answer from Forrest Gump. A little bit of healing back. Shrapnel hits for 70. Mana Berry's going to be a little replenishing here, but McLovin is just laying on the gas. 62. Forrest Gump in the red here. The taunt going to break down that defense. Spinning shield for damage. 88. McLovin just pedal to the metal. Holy smokes. Forrest Gump says goodbye. 2-0 and a handshake. Goodness me. Real fast there. We got a bracket one champ. Moving on. McLovin, we will see you in grand finals. Holy smokes. Sky Titan tactics, resisting, living through a huge mana overflow swap there at the beginning of that first game, but then coming back in strong. Game two, just crushing. Just crushing. Crazy. All right, we're going to get set up for our second bracket here. We got Rush on Team X Borg playing another Sky Titan. We've got Mirage going up against Heya again for Team Stompania with the Poison Titan Pure. Let's see, we'll call it Puree Stale, Purist All. Purist All. I don't want to say this part of this name that is uh, capitalized for emphasis. Yeah, super fast games. Argosol. Annie, how's it going? Annie Balcaldis. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you snag that screenshot if you haven't. Send it over to the proofs and submissions. Free loot, easy buckets. Easy, easy buckets. How are we feeling about our last Titan talk? I know I'm excited for the upcoming special edition coming out on Monday. I hope you in the community are ready for a little bit of a discussion, ready to share your insights and your feedback, especially as we continue to try to grow and push and bring more and more folks into the world of Arreo. RD, how's it going? If you missed the Titan talk on Friday, not to worry. That's recording and typed up summary has been posted in the Discord already. A lot of exciting things coming down the line. Format changes, the return, the soon to be revamped, brand spanking new and shiny Titan tournaments. A new era. A new era is upon us soon. Some fancy new previews. We're really, really excited for the Guarana activation. Some amazing new weapons coming down the line as part of that collaboration. Make sure you go check out all of those posts in the Discord for these new updates. And keep playing. MHR 23. What's going on? Chillin'. Like I said, we are about to start our second bracket of today's eighth holders frenzy, as well as the final of this, our iteration. Soon to come, soon to come. Lot of community driven activations in the future of Reign of Titans. Make sure you stay tuned in. Make sure you snag that screenshot here while you can. Again, we're at the top of this second bracket, about to crown a bracket champ, and then see who will move on to face off against McLovin the Sky Titan. We've got Rush versus Heya. We've got the Sky Titan Mirage versus the Poison Titan Pure Steel. Players are getting matched up here. We just saw a pedal to the metal, a no stop, never stopping Sky Titan build. What is Rush's plan here? I see a lot of spiky and sharp weapons loaded up. Might be an indicator. We also have the epic Merlin equipped over on Pure Stall. Very interesting. All right, option select on that first hand as always. Here we go. Here we go. Oaken Shield on Pure Stall. We've got the Javelin and the Spike Gauntlet over here on Mirage for the setup. Very interesting. Furious Winds is the opener, followed by Deadeye. Flying Kick for pure damage. Mirage is going to stuff out Tackle. That would have been a nice hit, nice strong hold for Mirage. A little bit of healing starts with Pure Soul. Okay. 4 scroll opener for Mirage. And 1 Mirage, ironically enough, on Pure Stalls. Very evident what the playstyles here. We're using Claws for the attack stat. Tail Strike also should hit hard. We better see a nice, good, strong smacky. Okay, enough to push Pure Steel into the orange. They do have some now mana restoration and some end of turn healing. Major recovery pops off for Pure Steel, so then they're going to be back nice and strong in the green. And there's that end of turn healing. Mirage also looking healthy. See if they can put out this damage faster than the heals can come from Pure Soul. We haven't seen any damage over time put out by Pure Soul. We'll see what this next hand is. Whirlwind Spin. Going to use that attack stat and stack on Aerial Assault. Sunder is going to put that bind on Mirage now. That's tough. We're going to put out a lot of damage. A big scroll salvo from Mirage anyway. Oh, yes. And then that bind hits. So now Mirage has to deal with 2 less scrolls in hand. Health totals moved a total of 4 points for Pure Steel. Mirage as well. Deadly attack here. Gonna hit a little bit of mana. Hits for triple smackies though. 114. Titan Meditation from Pure Stole. Prickly Punch for a little bit more damage. Run for cover is gonna pop off here and stuff out one of those scrolls from Mirage. Leak also will be healing some MP. Pure Stole now in the orange, just ahead in the scroll count. Mirage also still sitting pretty with 50 in the attack stat, but not a lot of MP to work with here. That's going to be tight. This is a really interesting build to fight against. We've got health stalls and mananigans. Take flight, big boost. 100 in the attack stat. Oaken Shield going to boost that defense just a bit. Riposte. Just for 19. The mana drain. Swift attack's going to hit Pure Stole and then hit some MP hard. Pure Stole's finally in the red. Heals a little bit with the Revitalize at the end, but Mirage sitting comfy. And it's nice. They're not in danger at all of mana overflow here. So, going to be interesting how the last phase of this game goes. Ground pound. Opponent's defense lowers for just a little. Bulwark's Bless is huge from Pure Stole, though. Big defensive boost, but now all stats in the red, still in the red for health. Mirage has agility advantage. That defense is cut into the red for Pure Stole. What do they have, though? Not a lot of mana to use. Can Mirage put out something dangerous in terms of defense? Cleansing Veil. Followed by the Honey Pot from Pure Soul. Very interesting there. We get the heal. Counterattack, though, was the play from Mirage. Only hits for 27. Now, Mirage's health stat barely moved. We're in end range. Scroll counts now absolutely tied up. Final 4 scrolls in both players' hands here. Mirage still with the agility advantage. Pure Stole opted to dump all of that stat into defense practically. 1,000 punches from Mirage. Trying to hit hard. 64. Drink Acid. Going to be a whopping 100 on the heal. Earthquake Smash comes out. Hits for 73. Spiked Slap. Is it going to be enough? 45. Pure Stole sitting with 35. One scroll. Mirage is at their final scroll. Oh, lethargy taken on both sides. Pure Stole only has the opportunity to go 1, 2 more turns on lethargy. Fish Stab for some true damage on a Mirage. Hits for 45. No stall. Ooh. No stall. Forced to get some overflow here. What's the play going to be? Whirlwind Spin. Hits for 86. Oh my gosh. And Mirage takes it. Oh my goodness. Mirage with the take. Oh, the no stall and the final hand. Huge, huge. Oh my gosh. Both from man, our view could see both players slotted their final scroll. Both did. Man, whirlwind slash, that agility advantage was all it needed. There we go. Checking in on the Twitch chat. How's it going? Blastwitch is in here. TSD Crips is also in. Focus on the game. But well done. 897 Queen, how's it going? Here we go. Game two. After a very, very close match, literally the last scroll in each hand just came down to agility advantage. Here's what we got. Mirage up 1-0. Can they stuff it out? Walk away with a 2-0 and a handshake and move on to our grand finals in this Holders Frenzy final edition, 8th edition. Huh. Flying kick, turn one again. Drink acid here, very much not played turn one last game, but looking all the way back and healthy. Pure stall, starting things out, but already forced to sacrifice one hand on the draw, or one scroll on the draw. Mirage already stacked with the surge meter and 90 on the attack stat. Agility advantage as well. Full mana bar to work with. This is going to be a smackerific turn, I hope. Prickly Punch, opening salvo. Oak Shield's going to be the response to boost defense. Ground Pound's going to strip away just a bit of that defense and hit for 81. Brace for Impact was the answer again, lining things up. 120 in the attack stat for Tail Strike into 67, just under that triple digit line. Claws right above it. 112, quick slash. Going to be some seldom damage here from Pure Stole. And now, Mirage attack stat finally calming down a little bit. In the lead, health totals goes to Mirage. 67 on the defense for Pure Steel, so they still have plenty of protection. Counterattack using the defense. Not going to hit too hard. Major recovery, thus begins some healing for Pure Steel. Shrapnel's going to come out, still hitting into that wall of 67. Bug Invasion finally tacking on some damage over time. What a spin move. Hits for 63, and then the mana drain. Okay, we're starting the Manananigans. Able to get tackle off, however. And the leak gonna be on Mirage to have mana drained. There's gonna be no mana recovering. Barely anyone for the next few turns. Bind on Pure Steel, so only having 3 in the hand. 2 more turns of damage over time for Mirage, and 3 more turns of having that mana recovery reduced. Pure Steel here pushing a little bit faster than game one for sure. But Mirage has been in control here. Run for cover comes up. Refined poison. Finally, some of these spicy poison scrolls coming out. Mana drain of their own for Mirage. Finally swinging that back here. Ooh, Deadly Gas. Love that animation as well. That Titan Skull is haunting. Riposte. The run for cover is going to stall out. 1,000 punches hits for pure damage, though. 64. Pure Stall in danger here in the red zone. All of that end of turn damage ticks away. Still plenty coming down the line. 5 more turns from Deadly Gas. Mirage still healthy, though. 173 relative to Pure Stall. Scroll totals also the same. Right about where we were last time. Swift attack from Mirage. Hits for 77. That's it. That's all you needed. That's all that was needed. The Poison Titan Pure Steel falls. wasn't pure stall enough. Congratulations. Congratulations. Mirage moves on. Well played, Rush, and GG's to both players. We've got an elemental ditto. Both Heyas Titans on both brackets fall. And now we have a Sky Titan ditto at the top of our bracket here, our grand finals for this Holders Frenzy Volume 8. We're bringing back TST Crips in with McLovin, the Sky Titan. Super aggro build here, super strong, damage forward. How will they square up against Rush's Mirage? A little bit more of a balanced build here, a little bit more willingness to, and seemingly having some mana control stuff. But maybe we didn't see that side of TST Crips deck. We'll see. We'll get those players matched up for you, and let's go. Here we go. Blast Witch, that is confirmed. Hey, lost both brackets. 2-0 in both. Rooting for Rush now. Let's hear it, folks. It's also, everybody, if he's going to watch the VOD, say hi to Ross. Hey, Ross, we miss you. Always leaving me solo. Solo on these Holders Frenzy streams. That's okay. It's okay. Say hi in the empty square below me. As always, still some time, folks. Take a quick screenshot. Snag some quick, easy loot. Getting those players matched up here. Bringing TSC back in. Also, hey, I didn't forget about you guys over on YouTube. I didn't forget. How's it going? Make sure you're in the chat. Say hi. Do those subscriptions. Hit the things. Hit the buttons. Do the thumbsies, upsies. Hit the bells. Twitch. Make sure you hit that heart. We've got our next goals. We need more from you guys. MHR, thanks for saying hi to Ross. All right, our players are making their final selections for their loadout kits for this grand finals match. Challenges have been issued. We are getting started shortly with our grand finals, the last grand finals for this version of Holders Frenzy. Everybody, let's make some noise, make some chats, because here we go. Sky versus Sky, the Ditto, Mirage, McLovin, the alliteration, my brain is not prepared. Here we go. Option select and first hands coming out here. Interestingly enough, and of course it was no other way, those stat lines are exactly the same. So until we do some mananigans or some stat changes, we're getting coin tosses for every single one of those scroll slots. And then it changes immediately. Courage for Mirage with the prickly punch. Some damage and MP reduction from shrapnel. Earthquake's going to be the big hitter for Mirage here. 113. McLovin plays their own prickly punch. Mirage not wanting to be in dire straits for that mana pool, but I think both players know that they can kind of push the pedal to the metal. Mirage with one more point in the surge meter than McLovin. Both players healthy across the board. Mana pools strong. Who's going to take it? Mirage slight agility advantage here, as well as slight attack stat advantage. Is it going to be a battle of momentum? Is somebody going to try to dictate the pace? Well, there's go. There we go. Take flight. Huge bump in that attack stat. McLovin answers with the mana drain, swift attack, gonna hit hard for 156. What a smacky. Ground pound also. The answer gonna hit for 68. Tackle should hit for 73. Deadeye's gonna do a lot of damage and then take away all of those stat boosts. But Whirlwind Spin also still in the fourth scroll slot. Hits super hard. Claws and no return. Okay, interesting. Really, 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 really tight hand there. So McLovin now on the back or on their back corner, back leg. Agility advantage. Both players have Surge Meter online. McLovin could take it all. Windblow's not going to do it though. Shrapnel will likely be enough. Is it? 59? Yes, it is. All right. Geez, just like that. Dittos, stat lines exactly equal. Couldn't have had it any other way. Well played. Game one is going to go to Mirage. Here we go. Game two. Jumping right into it. Here we go. True Strike, the opener for McLovin. Mirage with a rock throw and sets up the bind for one count. One scroll less for McLovin this coming hand. Run for cover. Let's see what it stuffs out. Not take flight, that's for sure. Earthquake Smash gets stuffed out. Really, really important there. Both players have take flight added. Mirage with the agility advantage, however, and Surge Meter online. Okay, 90 in the attack stat. 1,000 punches comes out. First for Mirage, going to have scroll resolution, triple digits, 124. Deadeye's the first slot, 77. Going to strip. Deadly attack with the spin for triple digit smacky. We're real back and forth here. Super back and forth. Tackle hits from Mirage for 54. Tackle is again. They're sharing the same brain cell, the same sky brain cell. Mirage just ahead of health. And after Prickly Punch, will still be in the lead here. Surge Meter now online for McLovin. Agility advantage. And the metronome swings over to McLovin. The Battle of the M's is tight. One scroll total difference between players. Oh man. Really, really tight here. Mirage with almost double health. Snare is going to cut that defense to 0. Run for cover. Smart play from Mirage there. It's going to stuff out the wind blow. Not ideal, but now we get the mana drain. Much needed resources recovered for Mirage. Shrapnel going to cut defense again and cut that health down to 69. Nice. Meditate going to bring back more mana. Mirage needs that resource now more than ever. Still in disadvantage for agility. McLovin also now ahead on scroll count by just a hair. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. We're down to the bottom of the barrel here. Claws. That's it. That's it. Claws hits for 101, and it's GG's. Holy smokes. All right. McLovin with the adaptation. Very, very interesting. We'll see. The first of the streamed games today that has gone to game pew, 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 3. And of course, it would be for grand finals. It's all according to the alignment of the stars or the script, whatever you want to call it. But here we go. Top of the grand finals here in Holders Frenzy Volume 8, the final edition. We've got Mirage versus McLovin for all the marbles. All the marbles and the little big slicey slice of that prize pool. Here we go. Here we go. First up, Mirage wins the coin toss. Furious wins. And then the answer is Furious wins. Back 2 coin tosses. Spike slap from Mirage. Prickly punch. Both scrolls from the Spike Gauntlet. Ground pound. Gonna cut defense. Damage, flying kick, pure damage is the answer. Both players vying for position here. Claws is going to be hitting McLovin back down to orange health, same as that spear. Deadly attack is a pretty big staple here. Really nice to have that ability to cut into your opponent's MP. Now, Mirage defense in the red. Agility stats tied still, so we're going to get some coin tosses. McLovin, however, can push with that 65 in the attack already. Concentration, going to be Mirage's first go. Deadeye is going to hit and dispel all those stat boosts. The answer then run for cover. Ooh, going to cut out Swift attack. Really, really good stop. Even further defensive cut from Snare. Deadly attack from Mirage is the answer. Hits for 70, cuts that MP. Whirlwind spin. Hits for 132. The answer back for 80. Ooh, okay. McLovin was in this position before in game 2. Agility advantage, surge meter, and health advantage. Not a lot of MP to work with here between both players, however. So we'll see. Can Mirage withstand? Can they withstand this? Or are we about to crown a champ? Claws, attack, stat boosted. There's the victory screen. GG's, everyone. GG's. Well done. Wrong move there. Man. GG's TST Crips. Well done to all players. But man, really able to bulldoze their way through and be crowned our champ of Holders Frenzy. Man, all 14 of you popped off coming in for the finals. I hope you enjoyed that Titan action. That was the comeback. That was it. Best of 3s. Well done. Glad to see y'all jumping in at the end here.